Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Spider-Geddon, issue number 4. This kind of happens. This is a really messed up issue. Okay, also, you do not have to read this one before you read this one. This one suggests that, like in the very beginning, it suggests that what happens here matters over here. But the thing is, this is issue number 2, Spider Force, and issue number 3 has to be read. But these two came out in the same week, so issue 3 isn't out for another while. So yeah, really confusing. The only thing more confusing than that is what actually happens in this book. But we'll get to that book after we talk about this book in another video. Okay, so let's talk about this book. Based on a story by Dan Slott is Spider-Geddon. Christos Gage is the writer. Jorge Molina and Carlo Barberi are the pencilers. Jay Lyson and Jose Marzan Jr. are the inkers. The colorist, David Curiel. Letters, VC's Travis Lanham. Cover artist, Jorge Molina. Awesome, Jorge. Do it all. Do it all, baby. And a whole bunch of people doing variant covers. Sorry, really sorry. Stanley and Steve Ditko looking down from the loom and kicking butt, taking names to this very day. Man, brand new creator in heaven. That's all I'm talking about. All right, so the part that I was talking about that's a little bit confusing is when you actually see what happens in X-Force, Spider Force. Keep making that mistake. You see that she wound up getting the crystal. This is Jessica Drew inside there, and she comes by and she immediately gets captured by the Inheritors. And it's like, what? And then, yeah, Knucklehead here actually gets brought back to life. Fully gets brought back to life. So the spiders are hanging out. Guys, a whole lot. If you're really happy with the Spider-Man game, there are two very key moments in here that happen. One of them is that he has a conversation with this version of Miles Morales. Remember, he's not Spider-Man in the other universe, but he's like, you know, hey, if we ever make it out of here alive, go back and tell my Miles, or, you know, your Miles from your universe that I said hi. He said, I think I'm going to tell him more than that because I'm really liking that snappy costume. Previews for the next download or Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation 4 and whatever. There is a lot of downtime in here where there's a lot of talking, which is actually really good because we need that. I think that we needed it more in issue 3, but whatever, it's cool. There's a bit of a falling out between Norman and Otto. What? Imagine that. Imagine that. And they wound up just saying, you know what? F it. Go away. And Spider-Man goes with him. So they're supposed to go back to their own respective worlds. Instead, they wind up going to the Loom. They wind up going to Loom World. And there, they see that Karn is dead. And, ew, Spider-Man is eating Karn's body. And what's he say? What's he say? It tastes like bacon. Oh my God, that's just nasty. So, what do you call it? If you remember the plan that Norman had in the previous issue, he actually brings it to fruition, and the Inheritors are now trapped in Earth 616, all with the exception of Varney, or whatever her name is, this evil one, because she's actually in the future or a different universe, whatever. It's hard to really, that's a very confusing book right over there. Anyhow, yeah, so they're going to do that, and then they decide to go off in different places. Now, the interesting part is that Spider-Man decides to go into not just one universe, but all of the universes. Yeah, all the individual spiders go into a different universe. Okay, that's crazy. Now, there are a couple more things that happen in here, several more things that happen here. I'm not going to be showing you any more pictures or telling you what else happens, but I will say that the Enigma Force is contacted. Now, you might say, you mean Captain Universe of that universe, right? No. Currently, no one is the Captain Marvel of this universe. So instead, they very directly meet the Enigma Force, and that's insanity. Plus, this, like I said, kind of happens, and I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm certain it's not as blunt as I think it is, because otherwise we just lost one of my favorite Spider-Men. That's right. Who are my two favorite Spider-Men? And I don't want to lose either of these guys, man. So, ooh, let's hope not. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.